Story time about how I almost caused an international incident on a Raven mission, bruh. Let's get into it. We got Studious Pap in the chat, man. But hey, first things first. When you on a wavering mission, bruh, the one thing you never want to do is cause an international incident. Pat, what's an international incident? Basically what that is, man, is you causing trouble in another country. You know what I mean? And when you causing trouble in another country, you gotta abide by the consequences in that country. You know what I'm saying? The America can't save you because you didn't cause an incident in America. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta abide by their rules. You know what I mean? So back in the day, bruh, I used to be a vapor. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about the little small vapes that you get at the grocery store, at gas stations, that already come with the juice in there and batteries and all that. I'm talking about I had the big walkie-talkie type vape where you gotta put the juice in that mud, and that mud produced like hella clouds. So I was a dude that had strawberry shortcake clouds. You know what I'm saying? So at this time, I think we was in Africa. Okay, I think it was in Africa. And the crew with the team, it was me, my boy Donnie, and another guy named Montgomery. Montgomery was the team lead since he was the highest ranking. But me and Donnie was the more experienced Ravens. Alright. And the pilot and his co-pilot and that whole team, they was cool. The pilot didn't really care for Ravens. They feel like they are a waste of space on the itinerary or the manifest, way you want to call it. And some crews are just like that. Some crews mess with Ravens, some crews don't. So this was the crew, they ain't really care for Ravens. But you know, when stuff go down, they be looking for us. But anyway, when you go to these countries, bro, and you land, usually what happens is like a representative from that country. They're like the first person that you talk to, like a liaison. You know what I'm saying? They come to the plane, they checking either the cargo or the you know, the people that's on the flight that's either getting on the flight or getting off the flight. In this case, we had cargo getting off. No, we was refueling. Okay, and usually this person is from that country, but they speak English. You know what I'm saying? So all communication goes through them, and you want to establish some type of rapport with them just in case stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? Such as this. So look, this particular day, we was coming to the country twice. We was refueling, going back out, they come back refueling again, and going back to our next destination, right? And so at this time, we was in the air for about like 10 hours, you know? So I done went 10 hours without vaping, right? And so the second time we land, right, I got the plane because this time we gonna be there for a little minute. I go about 20 feet away from the plane, right? And next to me is a no smoking sign. But at that time, it was kind of like some confusion. Like, I'm not smoking, I'm vaping, right? And so I'm sitting over there vaping. And if you look up, you see these clouds coming from my area. And so I look up and I see like the airfield security like come charging at me, bruh. Right? And he said, "Give me that." And I said, "Give you what?" He said, "That." He's pointing to my vape. He said, "That right there, give me that." And I said, no, I'm not giving you nothing. This is my vape, you know? And let me just tell you about the type of airman I was. I wasn't a bad airman. I was just a knucklehead. You know what I'm saying? I was young. I'm making a whole lot of money. The women was after me. So I'm kind of arrogant and this and that, but I'm not a bad airman. I just feel like I can do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And for this person to try to come over here and ask to give me my vape, I wasn't going. So I told him no. And so I got the vape in my hand like this, you know what I'm saying? And the dude like tried to take it from me. Like he grabbed my wrist and everything. He tried to take it from me. And I snatched my hand back. And so Donnie was way, you know what I'm saying, by the plane. He seen what was happening. He seen like me and dude was gonna start tussling because I told him no. He tried to grab my hand and I snatched it away. And so dude started to get more aggressive with me. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just like, it is what it is. You not finna try to handle me or little boy me, and I'm willing to take on all the consequences that come with this tussle. Mind you, we are in Africa. We are on their soil. So me fighting a security guard on an airfield, I'm not thinking like I can get in trouble for this or I can go to jail for this. Like, nah, bro, you trying to take something from me and I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? So Donnie see was transpiring. So he sprints over to where I'm at. And he like, hey, chill. And mind you, like I said in the beginning, you always want to build some type of rapport with the person that's like the liaison from the country. So Donnie come over there, he like, hey, chill. And he calls the guy over here. And he was like, hey, tell him to relax, man. I'll tell him if he ain't gonna vape no more. And so dude comes over there and was like, he say what he say. He say what he say in their language or whatever. And so the dude left. And so Donnie told me, he said, hey, bro, go get on the plane. Go get on the plane because they mad right now. All right? And mind you, this is all happening. Like the third person, he don't know about it. Montgomery, he don't know about it. And the pilot don't know about it either. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to get on the bad side of the pilots and you get back home and then they contacted your squadron. You don't want that. But my thing is this: if I would have fought that dude or did anything to that dude and I got taken away from the jet or from the mission, I would have been in African jail. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no telling what would have happened with me being stuck in Africa because I wanted to vape and didn't want to give up my vape. And I want to fight the dude that's doing his job. You know what I'm saying? So when you go on these missions, Future Ravens, abide by the rules. Because once you in their custody, it's only so much that can happen or the pilot or your team members can do for you. Like when that type of stuff happens, like the higher ups of the government get involved. And and what you're doing or what you done did, you done caused an international incident. Imagine me being on CNN, being in custody, all because I was vaping, bro. All because I was vaping. I wanted to vape. So I get on the plane, and mind you, like my adrenaline is running, and I'm kind of like nervous because I don't want the pilot to find out, and I don't want him to kind of like kick me off the flight when we get to our next destination, because them pilots, they would get you off that flight if they feel like you are a trouble to the mission. So I'm sitting down chilling or trying to chill, acting like nothing happened. And Donnie is still dealing with the person outside and this and that. And so, you know, everything is still happening like it's supposed to happen. We getting the refueling, we getting the cargo, if it is some cargo. And then we finally close the doors and take off. Bro, when we finally took off, bro, I was relieved. Because I was like, dog, what's gonna happen? And you know, I was thinking them thoughts as the adrenaline was coming down off of me. And I was like, dog, what's gonna happen? But once we got them doors closed and we took off, I said, oh, we chilling. We chilling. But I just imagine what would have happened. And to this day, OG don't know about it. Well, he know about it now if you watch the video. But to this day, OG did not know about this because OG was the no bullshit type of Raven manager. He's the RPM, Raven program manager. Cool as hell, but he wasn't about no bullshit. And what I was on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So he probably would have put his foot in my ass if something would have happened. But at the same time, he never found out. So, man, I'm just glad I was able to get up out that country with no problems, no troubles. And we was able to continue on with the mission and live to tell the story. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, future Ravens, handle your business. Don't be doing things you ain't got no business doing, so you won't be causing an international incident. If you find yourself finna tussle with somebody in a country that's not the United States, I'm telling you right now, it's not worth it. It is not worth it. Okay? It is not worth you being on CNN or MSNBC talking about American Air Force airmen is in custody in XYZ country because of a vape. It's not worth it. Alright, take it from me. You know what I'm saying? So that was my story, bro. I got plenty more stories. Let me know if y'all want to hear them. If y'all got any other questions about the Raven stuff, drop them down in the comments, bro. And if you be enjoying this military content, I'm gonna keep it going regardless. But if you have, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications, and I'll check out this video, bro.